Welcome back to the channel. As you can see here, I'm building a Christmas village. I bought 4 lengths of Pico streamline flexi track. I have some polystyrene at the back. I'll enclose this track along the back, and that's going to be a raised level, so it's going to go from the front here, it's going to be raised up at the back, and then on top of that, over the top of the track, the houses are going to go. I've also picked up a bag of these Limax pine trees from eBay. These are the frosted ones, so they've got the snow on them. What I do have to do is build it in stages, because I'm up in the loft and this has got to go downstairs, so I've got to get it out of the loft and then down a flight of stairs as well. Okay, well, let's get on with it then. So I've carried on with the polystyrene. I've sealed that all in. That's nice and strong now. So that's the hidden section. Now the train is going to come out somewhere here and of course be hidden, and the same thing down this end, come out somewhere there, so that the railway is just on show at this front section. I'm just making these 2 tunnel portals. Some of this pink insulation foam that I had in the shed. So I've carved out all the brickwork and I've cut and removed this section and glued it back in, superimposed so that it's slightly proud. I've got to add the plaster to this now to texture it, and then it'll be ready for painting. So there's 2 of them. That's what I'm going to do right now. Now, I said I wasn't bothered about spending money, but really at the time I just meant on bits and pieces. But I've bought another building. This is the chocolate shop. And this one is the Christmas shop. This is one of the Limax Christmas trees that I got in the pack. Not bad. They get a bit crushed in transit. But they're quite nice little things. As I said, look, when they come out of the pack, they need to be kind of teased into a better position. Still, I like them enough to buy another pack. So 21 trees, that means I've got 42. I've got my trees. 2 Christmas trees there. This one's got a star on it, and that lights up. I'm going to actually jigsaw some of this baseboard out. 2 reasons. First of all, it will allow me to get all the plugs, sockets, all the plugs through there for the lights. Second, it will take some of the weight out. I've got an idea of placement now, at least over this side. I know where I want everything to go. So I've started to build up some landforms with polystyrene, just chamfering the pieces off so that they're kind of sloping. What I've realised with this Christmas village building is that you don't really want slopes, you want steps, so your trees and things can all sit nicely on there. So I've made some steps towards the back and I've raised that up there. But the tunnel portals that I'm making, coming together, they need finishing. Well, I've plastered the shells for both sides. These lift up. I've even cut the holes out underneath. I'll show you soon. Pleased with the tunnel portal. Bit of XPS foam. I've got 2 of those and they go on like so. What I'll do now is I'll use, I'm going to mix up some Sculptor Mold. I've shredded some toilet paper. I'm going to mix that up with some plaster now and make Sculptor Mold. What I'm going to do is I'm going to connect the tunnel portal to the actual body there, so that that will become part of that. When I lift the whole thing up, that's all attached. And I'm going to use a Sculptor Mold now to level up the buildings. Now these just lift out, and that's a solid shell that I can work on, and that allows me to build the whole thing, lift it off, take it downstairs, and then reassemble it. The Christmas tree, that's a light up Christmas tree with a star on the top. I'm going to lift that up on a kind of pedestal, and then this piece that I've cut out here will be some water, and the idea is that I'm going to put blue lights and I'm going to illuminate that from underneath. Not sure how I'm going to do it yet. And of course this little bridge is what gave me the idea. I have a bridge there that came with the when I bought the stuff, so I thought, well, let's find a use for it. There are the cutouts. Started putting the snow blanket on. There's 2 layers of snow on there just to make it really thick, and it makes it whiter. I've done this section here with the cutout for the glowing whatever it is, pond, river, more snow blanket. So this is all part of the base, which is all staying together. The sections are here, here. Well, I've finally got everything all in place. The snow blanket is fixed. As you've seen, I've tested the lift out pieces. That's fine. What I've got, I picked up these figurines. This is the hot chestnut seller and a child and the mother. They are there. I'm going to have to put some bigger bases on these. I'm going to glue a washer or something to the bottom of these ones. So that's going there. This is a Limax piece. It's got a Christmas tree that lights up, and those people go dancing around the tree. I also picked up this Santa and some children. That is going there. I've got the street lights. They're here. I bought a set of 4 street lights, and they kind of strung together on a wire that goes into a small battery box. So I decided to put them at the front like that, and they'll give a bit of light to the front area. They'll light up the Santa and these bits, because the houses have got their lights in. Another addition, I really wanted a special guest on the village, on the Christmas village. So he's going to go up there, the snowman. Let me just take you over to the tunnel portal for the train. I put some Woodland Scenics soft flake snow, just put a bit of PVA and sprinkled some of that on top of there, and I'm going to do that with the track. So this piece here is going to be lit up. Hopefully that will look really nice, and then this side here is going to be where most of the trees are going to be, and then I'll just have trees dotted about here and there just to fill everything up. Here we are then downstairs, and I managed to get it all down and reassembled. You see the trees all placed here. I've added all the snow to the track and blended the snow blanket in with that. With these pieces, that tend to fall over. I glued coins and some snow to the bases so they stand up really easily now. And the same thing with the street lights, the lamps. They've got heavy washers adhered to the bases.